Okay, good night of Shabbos, everyone. As we record pretty late today, the Mishna Yomis, as we're just getting into Masechtas Bava Basra, sponsored by the Fisher family, Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi, Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruven, also Nishmas David ben Chaim, Before Shlomo for Yomis Mechaisar, for the Schus of Avram ben Yam Benish Mamalki Yudis and family, by Yol Klugman and family for their Panos, Gesundheit Nachas, and Before Shlomo for Meir ben Chaisara. So we are holding by Mishnah, hey, members of the courtyard, Kaifenoi say, we force each member live nois beishar, a guardhouse, which kept the public from intruding on the privacy of the courtyard and its occupants, videlis, and a door, l'chatzer. Not all courtyards merit a guardhouse. It has to be something that fronts right on the Rosh Hashanah, so there's a great threat of privacy. Now, Kaifan I say, live nice l'ir, chayma, u'delasayim, u'v'riyach. We force the occupants of a city to build for the city chayma, a wall, u'delasayim, doors, u'v'riyach, and a bolt to close the door shut. Not all cities are worthy of a wall, only those that are on the border and need extra security. Now, how long do you have to be in the city to be like a member of the city and have to participate in the wall and the bolt and the door? 12 months. But if you bought a house in the city, you immediately become a member in the city, and you have to participate in its requisite taxes. Now, Mishnah Vav tells us, Ein cholkin es hachatzer, the occupants of the courtyard cannot demand that the courtyard should be divided. Unless with the division there's 4 amas for each one. V'layas asada, and they can't demand the division of a field until there's enough land to plant 9 kav of seed. V'tisha kavan lezeh. Rabbi Yehuda Eimer Achiye but Tisha Chatzoi Kavan Lazeh, V'Tisha Chatzoi Kavan Lazeh, unless there's 9 half kavim of seed for each one. V'Leia Sagina, nor can one force the division of a garden Achiye but Chatzi Kav Lazeh, unless there's a half a kav here, as long as there's enough to plant a half a kav of seed, the chatzi kav l'zeh. Rabbi Kiva says beis rov, it's enough of a quarter of a kav of seed for each one. V'leis traklin, we do not divide a traklin. V'leis moron, v'leis shoivach, v'leis talis, v'leis merchatz, v'leis beis abad. Now, over here, traklin and moron are different types of mansions that are usually used by nobles. And if it's shared by partners, they can't insist the division of these mansions, or a dovecote, v'leis a talis, or a cloak, v'leis a merchatz, or a bathhouse, v'leis beis abad, or an olive press, achiyeh b'hem kidei lezeh kidei lezeh, unless there's enough functional use for the bathhouse and the olive press and the cloak and the dovecotes and the mansions, enough for each of the people. Zeh haklal. Kol sheyeh chalek, if you're going to divide it, ushmay alav, and it still will be considered, when it's divided, each half would be considered a bathhouse or an olive press, cholkim. V'im lav, but if when you divide it, it's not going to be enough that it should be able to be considered a bathhouse anymore, or an olive press anymore, then ein cholkin, then you can't insist that it should be divided. But emasai bisman change name rights, and that's only if you have to force the deal. Aval bisman name rights, but if they want to divide, then afilu b'pachas mekan, even if it's less than 4 amas for each one, it's less than 9 kav for each one. In the garden, it's less than a half a kav, yachlaiku. The kisvei hakodesh, but a sefer Torah, afal pi sheshneim roitzim, even if they both want, lo yachlaiku, because that would not be respectable to divide kisvei kodesh. We want to thank you for joining us and wish you a wonderful Shabbos.